Hello everyone, welcome back to Many Hats Craft. Before we begin today's video, I just want to announce a giveaway. For my first 50 subscribers, you will automatically be entered into a giveaway for a Lightning McQueen monster truck. Once I hit 50 subscribers, I'm going to do a raffle video. I'll put all your names in there and you'll have 1 week to respond in order to receive your monster truck. Okay, but what we have today is Cruz Ramirez, Rescue Cruz Ramirez, on a Monster Jam body that matches very well. The gray, the yellow, even the orange match with her numbers on the side. So if you want, stick around and see how I did this. And if you like what you see or just enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so what we need the monster truck. It's a War Machine body. Then we need Rescue Cruz Ramirez, a drill bits, Snips, mini screwdriver, hacksaw kinda, glue definitely, sandpaper, and a pen for marking what needs to be snipped or cut. Open them up. There we go. Cruz Ramirez, come on out. Thank you. Alright, so the bottom of the monster truck is a screw, so we're going to use a mini screwdriver to get that out there. And the bottom of the car's vehicle is rivets, so we drill those out. Take the tops off of each. Right, we need the monster truck body, we need the eyes from Cruz Ramirez, and we also need the top. Alright, first thing we're going to do before we can really see where anything fits is we got to glue the eyes back into Cruz Ramirez. Alright, and then you just go right into dry fitting the frame and the body together. Alright, and see how it's going to look. You start thinking about what needs to be cut. You have these little teeth inside the body of Cruz Ramirez, and sometimes they don't always fit into the frame of the Monster Jam body. You can see the teeth that I pointed at. They have to kind of fit or wedge in between the frame, and we got to find out where they can make good contact to glue. And the front goes together right away, no problems, but the back is not so secure. You can see the teeth that I'm pointing at. If we just glued them to the top of that frame, that's a very small contact surface for the glue to bond to. So we're going to have to figure something out. What I figured out is that we're going to put the body backwards. And then I saw where the teeth from the Cruz Ramirez frame are going to fit. So I popped that off. There's no screws or anything to get that part off. Okay? And then I just clip a little part out on both sides. Make sure it's nice and clear and there's enough room for those teeth on the Cruz Ramirez frame to fit into. Right there. Okay. And I'll show you here what's going to happen. And then I pop the frame back onto the truck. Again, no screws or anything for that portion. And now we dry fit again. See where everything goes. It took me a little bit to kind of figure out everything and how it's squeezed together. But eventually, I saw that the peg in the Cruz Ramirez body was hitting the frame there. So I had to drill that out and just make room for it. Right, 2 different angles to clear. And then it goes together quite well. You can see exactly where the Cruz Ramirez frame teeth are going to fit in. I'm going to point to that just in a second. Right there. Now they're directly on top of each other, which make good contact points for glue, which is what we're going to do here. So every little part that makes contact with the frame, you're going to glue both ends. Okay? Just as long as it's not dripping everywhere and it looks all sloppy when you're done. All right? You can also put it upside down to dry so that way if anywhere it drips into the frame and you can't see it. But that went together very easily. All right, 24 hours for that E6000 glue to dry. And the odor lingers a little bit longer, so you might want to keep it away for maybe 2 days before you either let your kid play with it or display it. Alright, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, especially if you want to be entered into the Lightning McQueen monster truck giveaway for one of my first 50 subscribers. Thank you.